Although I think I run... Yeah, I run... This is better. But, interesting. Okay. Hello, hello. Happy Wednesday, team. It is that time of the week again. We have new vaults. We did a lot of stuff last week. We even got our DK, their legendary, which is really sick. Now, let's start the video off talking about the Mythic Plus week. We are going to have Volcanic Sanguine. So no Raging. Feels a lot better than last week, even though Sanguine is a little bit tedious. As we don't need anything special. Honestly, big Zug week. Big Unga Bunga for us DPS players. Tanks are really the only ones that I'll have to watch out a little bit. I feel like just keeping the trash moving as it's about to die. Should be able to get some easy score this week. And hopefully for you guys that are pushing for a certain goal, this is the week, I think. Now, vaults. We messed up a little bit in raid by being the wrong loot spec on a couple of the fights and getting loot drop and not winning it. But we're gonna have a look at our vaults. Maybe the vaults make up for it. I don't see anything in the raid list, at least. The raid list really is purely for trinkets for this character. That neck looking really good, actually. The shoulders would be pretty dope too, but as a hero to mythic track, stat wise that'd be better because agility, obviously. But the neck does have leech, and the other one I have is haste mastery. We are gonna have a look at Archon and have a quick look at our abyss lists. Obviously the shoulders would be tier. Why are they Titanic? They're they're actually the ones that we would want there unless we have like tier leg. That's tempting. And then Iron Shell or Lariat is kind of what we want to be playing here. Both really sick pieces. I am not gonna lie. It'll give us... I think the neck is what I want to go for. I would like to keep this force set anyway, because I do have these legs. I'm pretty... Yeah. I am pretty set on just wanting the neck. The neck is the biggest item level upgrade that I can get, even though we're lacking in the agility department a little bit. We are gonna go with the neck. I'll buy the sockets for that later. Not a bad first of all, actually a relatively hard choice, I'd say. Now onto the Death Knight. The Death Knight who got legendary last week. It was actually not that hard to farm. We got some help from chat, although like we did get some help from chat, which was very nice. Like my community has been so nice to me. It's been unbelievable. Even in the past few weeks where things have been a bit rough and I've missed a couple of streams, they have been the best to me. All right, we want a DPS stream. I really would like the Farak DPS trinket, which is once again not happening. We have Tainted Seal that we already... Wait, I thought I had 2 mythic rings on this already. That is really not too interesting. The Sandglass. We'll have a look at Archon really quick. DK, blood, bam. Trinkets. It is not really in there for Mythic Plus. For Raid, it isn't really either. So we are looking at the Tainted Seal. We're going to have a look at the rings that people play. See what's up there. It is very much down there. Okay. I'm actually surprised to see crit verse here. Maybe that's because that's like an easy mythic item to pick up, to be fair. These other ones aren't like gonna be mythic as quick. We do prefer haste first though. Let me double check what I did with my rings last week. What did I do with my rings? Oh, look at that. I've been clowning. What am I doing? What am I doing? Save that. Because I could just upgrade that and we'll just grab haste first, man. Like, that's perfect. That's a lot better. So we really don't actually want the ring. So we are going to give this character sockets. And we'll socket one of our rings. Not what we wanted, but minor upgrades are still upgrades. This one. And we'll put it on... do I put on the Ring of Contempt? Let's double check. It doesn't really matter that much. I think I might put on the Ring of Contempt because the stats are that little bit more balanced out, I feel like. It's not that. That's horseshit. It doesn't really matter, I think, but that one's already upgraded. We'll chug it on that. We'll throw a socket in that. Easy socket for the DK. Pretty happy times. Not complaining. Not complaining at all. All right, now the priest. Trying to think what the priest wants. A seashell, I believe. A sea star. I think is still the main thing that I'm after. Much like last week, there is some other items that would do well for us, but they're not. I mean, they're small upgrades. A sea star would be Giga for M+, so I really don't want to keep running this trinket in M+, even though it does its job, but it's not a sea star. There is a pips. Do I have a pips? I don't. A mace, but I'm not interested in that. Oh, I have that. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. So we have pips. We don't really want a neck. That doesn't matter. Pips or a chest. But my chest is the... that's like... Alright. Back to Archon. Just to feel a little bit better about all our choices, we're comparing trinkets and chests. Let's have a look at... What is this? This is raid. Raid we run... Oh, pips would be good. I could run pips together with Blossom. Although I think I run... Yeah, I run... This is better. That is although... Interesting. Okay. Tiny upgrade perhaps there. I don't have C star. So pips would serve me well in M+ as well. Rather than the Blossom, which is just healing. Chest pieces. Okay, there's some tier chests. What we're gonna do is just run a sim for the priest and see what will give me the better healing. Import gear, submit, and we send it. It is very tempting indeed to take the pips. Also because there's just a lot of competition for that piece. Pips looks like just easily the best choice. The chest will do me well, but I think, you know what? We'll follow the sim and my gut, which is just saying take pips. We'll take pips. It'll be good for M+. I won't have to run the Farak trinket, which is basically what I initially only really wanted to run in raid. So we won't have to run that anymore. Outside of raid. This is I'm pretty happy with this setup for M+. And then I don't feel the need as much to farm the C star. Not that we're farming much anyway. We're at like the end of season lull, so to say, with nothing really going on. We'll just chug an upgrade on this so we can't forget. There we go. Pretty happy with that. Pretty good vault for the priest. Again, not the items we were really after, but good items nonetheless. Now the paladin is where I went wrong this week. The paladin was in DPS spec, unfortunately, and forgot to go back to tank spec on Farak because he wants the tank trinket. I really wanted that tank trinket, and I was in the wrong loot spec, and I missed out losing it to someone there There was like one person rolling on it, and they weren't even one of the two people that were actively tanking, even though they do tank. It was unfortunate. I felt a little bit bad being in the wrong loot spec there, but that's all on me. That's me being a clown, which just happens. Unfortunately, the vault isn't fixing that issue for us. There is no other trinket. This crit mastery is nice, even though that one has crit haste leech. Crit mastery might be very nice. That will help with our damage a little bit. We are pretty good on our haste anyway. The only thing I might miss is the leech. Might of the Ocean. I don't know. That I guess would also be good for damage. That one has avoidance. I'm gonna struggle with this one, but I do want to have a look at trinket. Oh, further up. I do want to have a look at that trinket and see if that is any good. Because I have actually got no idea about that trinket. It doesn't seem to be in there. Okay, all that. Okay. So we really don't want to do that, I guess. Okay, that's fair. That does narrow it down. Then it's between shield and chest. Both of the ones I have are hero track. The question is just, what is the biggest upgrade then? I think what we're going to do is go with the chest rather than the shield. I mean, we have crit shield, which is also not too bad for our damage. The crit is sweet. Haste, I kind of do want. We'll just get a haste for a very high haste chest. We're going to make this into a tier piece. I think it was a close choice. I do believe I'm making the better one. There's not really much simming I can do for the tank, I believe. But we're just going to ship it and take that. We'll make that into a tier and then go to the next character. Okay, that's the paladin upgraded and everything. He is ready for the week. Now let's have a look at the rogue. The rogue sees the least action. I think all we're gonna have on the rogue is one M+ vault. I don't think I did raid on it. I just don't get the chance to play the rogue that much anymore. And really, like, I'm happy with where it is. I don't feel the need to push much further. Which is also why it is still assassination. We have Mythic track gloves. We already have those. That is just a simple token angle. I don't know if we'll have enough tokens for socket. We do. Does it have? Yeah, it can actually get sockets too.
Hope to serve you again.
Do we put them on? That's hero. That's Mythic track ring. Crit haste. We just grab that. All right. That is the week done. Vaults were pretty okay. I'm relatively happy with him. Having a pips in there feels really, really good. Honestly, the vaults mostly for me are for getting my trinkets. Because in raid, they're extremely hard to get with the competition I have in my raids for them. I'd like to thank you for watching. Have a wonderful week. If you're pushing, make sure you full send it this week. I wish you the best of luck. I think you should be able to hit the goals you're setting. And I will see you again next reset for another vault video. Team, take care. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you next week. Bye bye.